Oh my goodness. It's the last day of 2021. I cannot believe it. I have no idea where the year went, but here we are, December 31st, 2021. We're right at the end of this year, and I just am in shock, complete shock. But I'm ready. I'm ready for this new year, and I'm actually really stoked for it. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like 2022 is going to be a really good year for me, and I'm super excited. But first off, before we get started with my goals and all that kind of stuff, I wanted to recap 2021 for you. Man, 2021, I started this YouTube channel, which I think is crazy because I've been wanting to start YouTube for so long now, and I don't know what it was, but back in January, I was like, you know what, we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it and see what happens. And here we are. And I'm proud of myself because I would have never started if I just didn't push myself the beginning of January this year. So I started YouTube, and then the first couple of months, they were okay. You know, I was consistent with the gym, and then I kind of fell off, and it was a little all over the place, but that's life. In August, I quit my job. Not because of YouTube or anything like that. I actually quit because I moved to a different state. I moved to a different state this year. How wild is that? I never expected myself to be moving to a completely new state this year or ever, honestly. I don't know why, but I just never expected it. And I'm proud of myself that I made this big move. Obviously, it hasn't been the best. I've been pretty lonely, and life's been kind of hectic and crazy and depressing, but I'm proud of myself because I moved to a different state. Started grad school. That's so weird to say. When I was in undergrad, I was like, I am never going to grad school, and here I am. Finished my first term with an A-, which I think is absolutely amazing because I honestly thought I was going to fail the class. There were so many moments in that class where I was like, I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. Didn't. I'm really proud of myself. And I don't know, it's just crazy. Like, I've been trying to focus on myself. I didn't really focus on myself as well as I should have. That was my bad. But I will honestly, this year was kind of crazy. I wasn't in the best place mentally, especially these past couple of months. That's life, you know. I was doing really good for a little bit, and then just, I don't know, this year has been very helpful in the sense that I've made a lot of big realizations about myself, about my life, about what I want to do with my life, and I'm happy that I made those realizations because it's setting me up for the new year. I turned 24. I literally turned 24 like 5 days ago, which is crazy, but I cannot believe I turned 24. Also, a really big goal of mine that I actually completed this year, I gave myself a goal to read 10 books this year because I have never been a reader, don't like reading, hated it, and I was like, I'm gonna get myself back into reading. I really wanna try, I really wanna make it a habit. So I told myself, let's read 10 books this year. And I thought I wasn't gonna get through. I thought I was never gonna make it to 10 books. I have read officially since last night, because I finished A Court of Wings and Ruin last night. But officially, I have read 27 books this year. 27! How absolutely crazy is that? I never expected myself to read 27 books. What? It's just, oh goodness, it's wild. But yeah, 2021 is just, glad it happened. Don't really want to go through that again. More than likely will, but I'm proud of myself for everything that I did this year. I do have some big goals that I never made, and that's fine because I just don't think I was mentally ready to handle them yet. And I feel like this year, 2022, is going to be my year. It is going to be my year. I am going to make it the best year ever. And I'm hopeful. And I'm gonna share it with you guys because I want to show everyone that good things are coming. Good things can happen. You just gotta put in the work. I don't know what I'm saying. I think I'm just really reminiscing on 2021, and it's been hard. There's been a lot of low moments and a lot of high moments, and I'm grateful for everyone in my life that have helped me through all these challenges and improvements and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. But I'm just really grateful for what 2021 has taught me, and I just cannot believe it's almost over. In a couple more hours, it's gonna be 2022, and I'm ready. I think this is the first time I can say that I'm officially ready for the new year and to finally get started on what I think is going to be the best year for myself. And I'm gonna make it the best year for myself. So let's go into my goals. 2022 goals. I cannot believe it. It's literally 2022 tomorrow. It's just insane to me that we are literally about to start a new year. I feel like 2021 came and went so quickly. I cannot believe it. I don't know, it's crazy. But goals. I normally don't like to share my goals because I don't want to disappoint anyone and I don't really want to embarrass myself. But something I learned this year is I really need to stop caring about what other people think of me. It's still a huge issue. I still care a lot, but I need to work on not caring as much about what other people think of me and stuff like that. So this is like my first step to doing that. I have them in like categories they don't really look like categories, but they are kind of sections. They're not. There are categories though for my goals. I have, some for social media. I have some for my physical health, my mental health, and then just some because why not? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run down this list of my goals for this year. At the end of the day, no matter how big or small your goals are, as long as you're working towards them, that's all that really matters. And honestly, it doesn't matter what other people think of your goals, because if you care about them and you want it to happen, you'll make it happen. And screw what other people think. But my first goal, I want to run a mile under 10 minutes. I've never been able to run a mile under 10 minutes. The last time I ever did, I was in like 5th grade. And it was like a 9-minute mile. So my goal is to run a mile under 10 minutes. My current mile is like a 16:45, which is honestly not too bad. I was expecting worse when I tested it. But that's definitely one of my goals for the year. I'm nervous because I don't really like running. I have a really hard time with running, honestly. So it's definitely a big goal of mine is to run a mile under 10 minutes. My next goal is I want to read 12 books. Now, I know that number is super small compared to the 27 books I just read this year, but I like to keep it small because I don't want to give myself too big of a goal for reading and then not be able to accomplish it, if that makes sense. So that's like my goal. I might change it, honestly. I might change it to like 15 or 20, really depending. Again, last year I wasn't really in grad school at all, so I had a lot of time to read. This time's a little different. I am in grad school, so I also have it smaller just to accommodate for that. The next goal is I want to focus on myself for 6 months. For 6 months, I want to focus on me. I have like little sections of areas that I want to focus on. So I have productivity, plan my days, time block, get things done. Don't just lay there in bed and be like, I don't want to do this. And then procrastinate most of your time away when you had time to do it. I feel like all the goals I want to achieve, the only way I'm going to get things done and get the goals that I want is to be productive and do what I want to do. Nothing is going to change in my life if I just sit around and do nothing. Like, how am I supposed to get all these goals that I want if I just get lazy and go, I'll do it in 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes turn into 2 hours, But for the next 6 months, I want to focus on my productivity, my morning routines. I want to wake up earlier. I want to prioritize my morning and meditate and gratitude. And do some yoga, vitamins, stuff like that, you know, make a good morning routine to launch myself into having a good day. And then I want to focus on my night routines, you know, I want to start my night routine at 7:30 and have a healthy dinner. Like, I don't want to just eat junk and start my night routine at like 10 p.m. Like, you know, like I want to start my nights off good so that I can go to bed early, so that I can wake up early. So a good morning and a night routine. And then I want to work out. I want to eat healthy. You know, I neglected working out for so long that I'm just depressed, and working out and eating healthy, I know will definitely improve my mental health, and I need to do that. And then I also have school, you know, I need to stop slacking off. Like, I need to, once that assignment comes out, I need to work on it. Like, I can't slack off. And then I want to, you know, for social media, I want to be consistent. I want to be consistent. I actually have made a new Instagram. It's called wellness.shar. I'll have it right here with my other Instagram. But I made a new Instagram just for the wellness parts of it and to just have something different from my main. So if you guys want to follow that, go ahead and follow. I'm definitely trying to be more consistent. And then I also want to work on my shadow work. You know, I want to work on the inner Charlotte, the Charlotte that I don't want to touch, the Charlotte that has a bunch of trauma and a bunch of issues. I want to work on that because I know that not working on my shadow self is not helping me. It is not helping me in any way. But anyways, the next goal is I want to get 200 subscribers on YouTube. It's a small goal, but also a big goal for me because I feel like I'm still very new to the YouTube world and I do want to improve, but I really do want to get 200 subscribers on YouTube. Like, that's like such a huge goal of mine. Like, I mean, obviously I would love to, you know, get 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000. You know, I want to build my YouTube. And I know one of those ways is being consistent and, you know, finding myself and doing stuff that I enjoy. But yeah, so that's like one of my goals, big goals, is to get 200 subscribers. And then my next goal is I want to push myself to be uncomfortable to change, if that makes sense. So basically, I read this quote in the 5 a.m. Club. I can't fully remember it, but basically it's talking about how a lot of people don't change because they start to get uncomfortable and that scares them. And so they decide to push themselves back into their comfortable zone. And I don't want to do that to myself anymore. I don't want to stay in something that I'm comfortable with. You know, I want to get uncomfortable so I can change. Obviously, you know, do what you think is best for you. But my goal is to get myself out of my comfort zone to become something different, if that makes sense. Next, as I said before, I want to work on my shadow work and get deeper with myself. I want to work on the inner trauma. I want to work on my inner child. I want to help my inner child. You know, I feel like I'm holding on to a lot of trauma that I just haven't worked with, and I think it's really setting me back. And then my next big goal is I want to get 50,000 TikTok followers. Is it doable? More than likely not. My TikTok is right here if you would like to subscribe to it or follow it, whatever. But I don't know. Like, I think if I'm just consistent with what I want to do, I think I could do it. I just need to, again, like my YouTube, find what I like to make and go for it. It's going to be crazy because I'll have college, but if I want to do the things I want to do and I want to be happy, I got to do it. I got to do it. And then I want to get 5,000 Instagram followers on my wellness account because I have like 21 right now. And then I want to get 1,500 on my main account. I have like 930 something. So I'd love to get that. And then I don't know if anyone of you have heard, but the 50-day challenge, or I believe it's called Project 50. And I want to start doing that as well. So basically I'm going to put it in with the focusing on myself for 6 months, but I'm going to do the 50-day challenge where basically, you know, you got to wake up before 8 a.m. You got to have a morning routine, no phone for an hour. You got to exercise. Technically it says exercise for an hour a day, but I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to an hour just so that I have a little bit of I have time, you know, because I feel like working out an hour in a day, sometimes it's just not possible. I'm also giving myself one rest day because I do not want to burn myself out. I think it's important to always give yourself a rest day so you don't burn out because I burn out easily. It also says to read 10 pages a day, which I think will be pretty easy for me. And then it also says dedicate 1 hour towards a new hobby. or focus on your own hobbies. Well, technically it says new skill, whatever. But 1 hour towards a new skill or focus on your hobbies. And then also follow a healthy diet and then track your daily progress / journal. I want to try it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep that onto my TikTok. So if you want to see my 50J challenge, go follow my TikTok. I'm starting tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I've been waking up super late, so it's gonna be so difficult to wake up early tomorrow, but I'm gonna do it. And then I also want to work out roughly 3 times a week. I've neglected working out. I haven't worked out in a long time, so I want to work out 3 times a week. I also want to improve my flexibility. For the people who know me, I used to be a gymnast. I was a gymnast for several years. I was flexible, in a sense. Flexible enough. You know, I had my left leg splits, my middle splits. You know, I was flexible enough. And I've lost my flexibility because I haven't been to gymnastics in a really long time. So I want to get my flexibility back. I want to improve my left leg split because I'm low-key losing it because I haven't been stretching. I want to improve my back flexibility. I want to improve my hips and stuff like that. So I want to get flexible. I also kind of want to try acting. Not in a main role sense. I low-key have been always wanting to become an extra. I think being an extra in a movie or a TV show would be so cool. Just once, just to experience something. I think it'd be a really cool thing to do. And then I want less screen time. When I was home when I was home for winter break, I didn't realize that there's a total amount of time you've been on your screen. Mind you, it also includes your computer, but basically I was on my phone a lot the past 3 weeks. There was 1 week where I was on my phone for also my computer for 100 hours. I think that was the week though that I had a lot of time on my paper. So, but either way, I have spent too much time on my phone. I need to get away from it. Although I do use my phone to video myself, but I want to just use my phone less. So just only use it for posting things and making videos and then get off of it. That's my goal. And then I want to have a better sleep schedule / wake up early because my sleep schedule is poopy. It is crap. It is so bad. And then I want to protect my energy. I feel like I'm wasting my time on a bunch of people who shouldn't be in my life. Also, there's a train going by. So yeah, I feel like I need to protect my energy because I feel like I'm allowing people in my life who should not be in my life, who are wasting my time, and I don't need that energy anymore. I don't need it. So I need to protect my energy. And lastly, I want to take more pictures and videos of my life in 2022. I made a video of a 2021 recap and I realized I didn't take that many pictures or videos. And I want to take more pictures and videos. I think it's important to have something to remind yourself of a really good day or a really good night. And I just want to romanticize my life more. I feel like I've been in such a depressive state for so long that I just can't really see the beauty in things anymore. So I just want to romanticize my life a little bit more. That sounds dumb, but I don't know. That's just something I really want to do. So yeah, those are my goals for 2022. I'm looking forward to it. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I just can't wait to see what happens in 2022. I feel I don't know, again, I've said before, I have this good energy surrounding it, and I just feel like something good is gonna happen, and I'm so stoked. I'm excited, and I can't wait to see what happens. So, but yeah, that's my 2021 recap and my goals for 2022. I'm just so ready to see what this new year has to bring me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, subscribe, leave a like, a comment, write down some of what your goals are for 2022. I would love to hear them. I would love to see what your goals are, and if you want, subscribe and join on this journey with me as I see what 2022 has to offer. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I am so glad to be back on YouTube. I took a 3-week break. I kind of mentioned it in the next video that I'm going to post. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I kind of went on a huge tangent about my goals. Maybe you didn't even listen to this. Maybe you didn't even reach this far, but that's okay, because you know what? I love you. And everyone who sees this video deserves the world. And I truly do hope that 2022 brings you the best year. And I'm always here if you guys need to talk, to rant, to just have someone listen to you. I'm always here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.